Hello again. So this is the second of the stress relieving techniques videos I'm making. The first was a very behavioral technique, square breathing, and this one is going to be more cognitively focused. I have to tell you, in between making these two, I had to go do a couple of sun salutations for myself, which I thought about and would really have liked to share with you as a stress relieving technique, a little bit of yoga, but I am in no way confident enough of my yoga abilities to do that. But I do highly recommend it. If you aren't familiar with yoga at all, I recommend just checking on YouTube and searching sun salutations, and because it's a really quick thing that stretches out almost all of your body and gets you breathing and can help you relax a little bit. Again, combining sort of that meditative with the exercise thing. So, and I'm saying this can be useful not as a whole exercise routine, although obviously it's very useful to do a whole yoga session, but just as a quick little stress reliever as well. But what I want to talk to you about in this video is using something to help focus your mind on what's actually important to you right now. So I learned about this through this research study that I was participating in at Penn State. I mean, I've done similar things before, but not exactly in this way. And the way it was introduced was interesting because they were talking about it in connection with something called the imposter phenomenon. Now, if you know about the imposter phenomenon, you know it is related to a feeling that a lot of people have when they get into college or at a new job or something like that, that they really don't know what they're doing. And there's this sort of deep down feeling that people are eventually going to realize that I don't know what I'm doing, that I'm not good enough for this, and they're going to kick me out. And lots of people feel this way. They feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm not sure how to do this, or I feel like I'm not very good at this. And these performance anxiety things are in a lot of us. It's a very common thing. Now, right now, we've made it through the first half of the semester. Yay! It's awesome. But in a lot of ways, this second half of the semester is probably going to be harder because there's a lot of the more valuable assignments are often in the second half of the semester, more time-consuming things. And that initial excitement at learning new things that you feel at the beginning of the semester has probably worn off by now. And now you're like, oh my God, I still have to get through so many weeks of this. And you may be feeling more stressed and have more difficulty with figuring out what should I be focusing on? How do I make decisions about using my time? Why do I keep playing all these stupid games on my phone instead of doing the assignments I'm supposed to be doing? Because I'm pretty sure that's not just me, right? So here is a quick little technique to help you with that kind of issue. So what I want you to do is just think about these things. You can write things down if you want to, but you certainly don't need to. So I want you to think about picturing yourself in your future life. Picture yourself maybe when you're 80, looking back at the life you've had. What are 3 things that you've done now as an 80-year-old that you did in your past? What are 3 things you've done that you are going to be really happy that you did, that you're going to be proud of? What are 3 things you think you could do in your future that will make you happy, that will make you proud of yourself, that will make you feel good about yourself? So just take a second, come up with 3 things. And you do not have to filter this, just what comes into your head right now. Okay, you don't have to say, okay, what's the most important? Just any 3 things that come into your mind that you will be glad that you have done. Okay, So have you got 3 things? Okay. So once you've got those 3 things, remember, we've talked a lot about goals. Remember, I talked about 3 goals you have for yourself back in module 1. This does not have to be your top 3 goals, just 3 things that you hope you do in your life. So now all I want you to do is think about what is one thing, one small thing you could do today to work you towards one of those things that you'd be happy you'd done when you're 80. Okay? One thing that you could do today, now, to help you work towards that. Focus in on that. Now think about what you're doing here. You're coming up with something that you want to do. You're connecting it to, what am I doing right now? This can help you figure out when you're stuck, when you're in that, I don't know what I should be doing. I can't narrow down what I want to do from these 50 million things that I have to do or could be doing. So instead of figuring that out, I'm just going to play Sudoku on my phone. Just do that one thing. Doesn't have to be a big thing, right? Do that one thing. That's it. And this little thing can get you unstuck. It can get you feeling like you're moving towards your future. And you can use this over and over again. So if you're stuck again tomorrow, you can do the same thing. And it doesn't matter if you come up with 3 totally different things tomorrow. You may be feeling different tomorrow. I think most of us probably have more than 3 things we eventually want to do in our lives. So it doesn't matter what you come up with each day. If you find something that you want to work towards, and one thing that you can do to work towards one of those things each day, then you're making progress towards your goals. Then you are here for a reason. You are doing something for a reason. And when you're focusing on, I'm just making progress towards my goals, then you can stop worrying so much about, should I really be here? Am I really good enough? I'm making progress towards my goals. Who the hell cares about everybody else and what they think of me? I'm making progress to my goals. All right. I hope you find that helpful, and I hope you all have a good day. And I hope you find lots of great stress and anxiety coping techniques in our discussions. And I hope you contact me if you have any questions or anything. Have a great day. Bye.